Hello, my little chickens, munchkins, and crones. How are you on this fine evening? Well, as you know, I have been doing readings all day. I've been very busy with this. But this is the last reading that I will do today, and this is of Shawn Mendez. He is from Canadian. He's a Canadian singer. And he was in love with this woman. Her name was
Camila
Cabello, who is also a singer.
Yes.
And they broke up. And apparently he is alleged to be dating a chiropractor who is 50 years old. And this Shawn Mendez character allegedly or supposedly is 24. So this is scandalous. But nevertheless, let's go in. Somebody wanted to know about him. Well, that's all I know about him. He's 24 years old. He's 24 years old, and he is a Libra. What else do I know?
Leo.
I'm sorry. He is a Leo. Thank you, baby Crone. He is a Leo. Outside of that, let's see. What do I know about him? That he has, it is alleged that he has this affair with this, not an affair, but he's been seen out since the breakup of the
Camila
Cabello. He's been seen with this particular woman who's older. However, no one is surprised of age right now, especially if you see this, the thing that come on THC called milk. Nothing is surprising here in America. You don't surprise us in America. We do strange things here in America. You eat root here in America. Let me stop and leave motherland alone. So anyway, let's see. Now let's see. What is Shawn? Let's find out his personality. Let's find a representative. Something that's going to represent Shawn. Shawn. What's going to represent you? If you met, I feel right here. I feel like I got you right here. He says, yeah, okay. Well, here I see. So he sings more. This is effeminate. This is more of a feminine. Remember, don't be caught by what's a male and female because all of it is androgynous. So, here, this is a male. So this seems to me that he's more of a more sensitive person, like he's more of a sensitive type of guy, that he's sensitive, and maybe his music is sensitive. He probably sing about love and probably sing about being left in love and how to get over love. He just seemed like a person by this representative, but he's very sexual, very passionate, and he's like, he just comes off as maybe a bleeding heart. You know, I don't want to say a bleeding heart, but a hopeless romantic. Let me say that, yes.
I would like to say that when I was doing a bit of research to find out about Shawn Mendez, he did address allegations of people asking if he was gay or not.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And he said that he has nothing against gay people, but he is straight, but sometimes he feels like he needs to be seen with a woman or with somebody to prove that he isn't gay.
Oh. Well, it shows up here he has, and I think because he's sensitive, I get a sense, like I said, I get a sensitive that he's very sensitive, and he's probably very much adored and taken care of and loved by his mama. He's probably one of them little mama boys, or one of them little family boys. You know how, like, you know you. You're a girl, like you're a girly girl, your mom, not girly girl like that, but you know, your mama's girl, your daddy's girl, you know, you just loved and they dote over you, you know. Do you have any brothers and sisters you know of?
Yes, he has a sister.
Okay, so he's the only boy. See what I'm saying? You sure? I'm right?
Yes.
I'm not, see, I haven't even started with the card. So, you ready? They ready. Water. So what is this I'm asking? What this person want to know?
About his future wife.
His future wife?
So just to figure out what's going on. Will he have a wife? What's his love life?
Okay, so I always like to do the first card. The first card seems like right now, he's in contemplation. He's thinking, he's young and he recognized that he's young, but he's thinking and he thinks of all those things. He's got a spiritual overtone with him too. Like he's a seeker. He likes to know answers. Moving on is hard for him. And I think the relationship that he was in, when did this relationship end? You should know I'm going to ask questions when they start showing up in the read. And you might say, why I say that? Because here I see a 3 of clubs, which is fire, energy, sitting out, looking out at something like I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to go on. I'm ready to put the past behind me, and I'm ready to venture out to new and different things.
They broke up in November of 2021.
Okay, so they've been broke up for a while. So yeah, like it wouldn't be strange. He's the type of person that just when it just seems like if he give himself to something, this is seriously what I'm picking up. I have no idea who this guy is, but it seems like it takes him a while. Like he's just not going to jump out of and jump and move on. There are some people when they're in relationships, they can mingle on but he's the type of person. I mean, They could just move on. They don't waste time. We broke up, and 6 months they with someone else, or 3 months they with someone else, or a month, or a day. And then you have those that take time. It take them a year, 2, 3 years, 4, 5 to move on. He strikes me as a type of person that he takes love very, very seriously, and that when he really invests, he's really investing. However, I do see that he's ready to move on. He's trying something new. He's ready to do something new, lose the past, try something new. And also he's very passionate. Also here, I see a very strong male influence in his life right now. I don't know if this is him and the way he treats women, or if this is a male figure in his life that he look up to. I'm going to come back to that. Again, I see the World card, which lets me know that he's going through some kind of transition, that he's been around, he's experiencing things, he's going from this, that, learning as he go. I could see that. And right above that, we have the Hangman. Yeah, we have the Hangman above that, and then below it, we have the World. So this is somebody he's young. These people that grow up in the light, in the limelight, or when they have their time in the sun, whether it's 2 years or 3 years, for them being in that light, just take 1 year and double it twice. Because that's how fast their life goes. That's how fast, that's how much they learn in such a short time. So in a way they're stripped of growth in a sense. So here he is, he's a 24-year-old male, and in his readings, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. A new beginning, a queen, and a queen. So he's very feminine. No, let me rephrase that. He's very sensitive, and he has more feminine ways. And he say he is not. He is still young. Maybe maybe he is. He know who he is, who he's not. I don't really care, because this is not what that reading is about. But he is sensitive. Also, like I said, I think he's very giving, very charming, very loving, very doty, and it could be overwhelming, and maybe that's what broke up his last relationship. But right here, I do see the Lovers, and let me see what's going on with that. Lovers, I see a Death card, that whoever he's with, it could just be some kind of infatuation, or it could be. But nevertheless, what I do see here is he just doesn't want anything. So when he really likes somebody, he really likes them. So it means special to him. Also, I do see a beginning of cups. So yes, and since I do see that there is a love affair, it could be a love affair coming. And when it comes, it's going to be fiery. It's going to be hot. Also, I think like, and then here the death card come. It comes like with him with warning, like don't jump in so quickly, be careful, don't be quick to be burned. It's like a new beginning, whether he wants to give his heart over or whatever. He wants to make sure he don't want to be foolish. He don't want to be like overly zealous or emotional. He really believed that love is coming and he doesn't want anything. He doesn't want to accept anything. Does that make sense about him? Because he seems very mature actually. He seems very mature in the love department because he just seems like he's just ready for love, like he just love, like he is a hopeless romantic. And he has people that's older than him look out for him, but he seems like he can sit down and just talk to an older person about their love life. He just seemed like he'd been around, like he seemed like an old soul that says, I have know what it's like to love and loss. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. When I love, I don't love anything. He just seemed like he's full of wisdom. And I think that it plays out in his song. However, it must be really hard for someone so young to be so intense and so consumed like that. So let me see. So baby Crone, what is it that you like to know?
Baby Crone would like to know, is there something going on between him and his chiropractor?
That's what we want to know. Is
Dr.
something
Miranda.
going on with him and the chiropractor? We want to know. They popping like popcorn, so let's find out. I didn't take anything out, so if a male come up, I'm going to put it on top, okay? If a female come on, I'll put it on top. All right. Every time they slide, I just feel like I need to do them over. All right. Nope. Close you back. I don't even want it. I want to just pick this. Okay. Here. Here. Let's see what we have. House. The rider. And we have the lily. And let me pick another one. And this is the moon. So, what I see that, yeah, he has probably met someone that brought him to get him to come outside and get a little living, but this person is coming in his life as a messenger with some good joy, with some joy to bring. However, it is like springtime, even though it's winter. It's like, yeah, he's a little spark. He feels like he can get outside the house, peekaboo, see what's going on a little bit. Something got him a little riled up where he's willing to go out, where he's willing to, smell the flowers as it is. Some good luck, something good is happening. Yes, I see flowers. And also the moon in this case is saying, yes, he's taking a chance. It's hopeful. He doesn't know if this is the relationship. Is it going to be the relationship? He doesn't know. But are they dating? It just, again, a hope card show up. Are they dating? Then this show up. See, I don't like to push the cards when it already said hope, and I did it again, and I do it again. So what does this mean? Like it's hope. It's like he doesn't want to rock the boat. It's like it's real touch and go. It's the age difference. It's something. If it is true, it's an age difference. It's an age difference. But is it a relationship? See, again, I just think it's going to be the age difference. It is what it is. This could just be a rumor going through the rumor mill. But if not, it's a reason for him to fantasize. It gives him hope. It gives him, would they get in a relationship? If they do, at this point from where I'm looking at it, I don't think that she's ready for all of that. Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. He is because he believes in love, and this has wakened him and got him want to come out the house. And it's like she's a messenger to him, bringing him in to come on out and live and stretch. If there is a woman that he is dating, and I truly believe that there is someone. Now, if it's the chiropractor, I don't know, but this whoever it is getting him to come out, getting him to do things, smell the flowers, take a chance on love, and live. It's not that he's afraid, it's just that he don't give his love like that. It's just through who he is. He guards his heart because he's been hurt and he knows what people think about him and he doesn't want no woman think he can get over on him. So, he guards his heart, but he knows heartache and he's not trying to get his heart broken. So even though he's young, but he just strikes me as someone who just have just feels like he just have a tough break in love. But he really doesn't. He just has to realize that he's just young and these are going through. And because of what he wants in a woman or a mate, it may take time. But other than that, what I see in this guy is Shawn. I see Shawn moving on, doing other things, going on with his music, making his music, just being who he is. Being who he is. I don't know much about him, just going on with his life. He's just a romantic. Ask me something.
Was he hurt by Camila Cabello?
Apparently, yes, he was hurt. Yes, he was hurt. I mean, it shows that he had been hurt. The cards show that he has been hurt and that he has gone through a lot and it has, matured him. Whenever, no matter how old you are, you could be 5-year-old and you playing with the little boy outside and the little boy saying, I don't like you no more and walk away. You walk away crying as a little girl, he don't like me, of course. So yeah, or, in this case, yeah, he felt that. But this is a learning thing. You remember, he expresses himself through his songs. So he'll get through it. He'll get through it. Yep. He thinks a lot. He's very, what I'm really getting strong out of this guy is that he's just a romantic and he seems very feminine and he could be misjudged for it. But that's because he's sensitive. He's a songwriter. He's temperamental. He's sensitive. And he talks about how he feels and he expresses how he feels through music. Do he play the guitar? I see him playing an instrument.
He has been spotted playing the guitar.
No way.
Yes, let's see if he plays any other instruments.
It wouldn't surprise me if he played something weird like a ukulele or something. Like something. A harmonica or something.
He plays both the piano and guitar.
Well, I knew it was something like that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
So good. So there he has something. He plays the piano and he plays the guitar, which I did see. So he's very artsy, very poetic. It's gonna take a special kind of female to really allow him to be him. I mean, he doesn't mind picking flowers. You understand what I mean? He's that, he believes in love. Well, that's all I really have to say about him. If there is any questions, how was that reading?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. Well, all I have to say in conclusion of this, he's just a gentle soul. A gentle soul on the earth. Want to make good music, believe in love, and just love, but not willing to give it to anybody. He treasures it. He thinks it's sacred. He sings about it. He talks about it. He understands it. Maybe it's from a former life, but he knows love, and that's what he's all about. And he wants to give it, but he knows the hurt that can be involved in it. So when he does give his heart, he really wants to give it to the right person. And also, a lot of times, the way these young men are, that's the way that they were raised by their parents. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed that reading of Shawn Mendez. Put his name down below. Anything that you want to know, anything you want to ask, please leave it below. Most of all, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Thank you, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens for following me. Love you. Have a sweet weekend, and I'll see you soon with the brown round. Ciao.